Welcome back, guys, to the next hour of Adventure Beginners. So, let's... Actually, we just took a nap. We just went to sleep, so... Nothing
Yes,
big
you.
anxious, but let's go back into it.
Yeah, you. Nina does a little on-stage performance. Does fairly okay. And you guys wake up. You are in Nelucci, probably a couple days from the capital.
What if you said 2 days, Travis?
That would be a couple.
There's a couple...
Oh, let's get to it.
Nina doesn't like being blind for some reason.
No,
Cool.
because
So,
I can't do.
Gwendolyn, you
if I was a
you
mage, I
help
could do
Nina,
something.
redress into her armor and everything,
Mhm.
and you guys head out.
And I keep her secret about her fancy tattoo trampy stampy thingy.
It's not a tramp. It's the whole.
It's a
bag.
little bit.
A little.
little
There's a little bit
trampy.
of it.
Little
little
fire
like-
above the
Whatever.
party.
So I just don't say anything about it. I'm just like, whatever.
Duri and I are super...
Yeah,
I cup
during the
Caven's
caveman-
cheek. I cup Caven's cheek when we wake up, and I say, "Did you sleep well?"
Yes.
Don't worry,
Anyway,
man, this
you
happened.
guys are on the road.
Fabulous sleep.
Cool. So, you guys make it to CN without incident.
What time do we arrive, Travis? Though I wouldn't know, but for the party.
Well, I mean, you still have kind of a sense of time, but yeah, it's mid-afternoon. It's not quite as long of a travel.
You sure I have a sense of time? I mean, I've been in Australia sometimes. And it's
The rest of
dark
the
and-
party tells you it's mid-afternoon.
I know, but I'm just saying from a blind person standpoint, I don't think I'd have a sense of time.
Okay.
Durian,
being
do
honest.
you fuck with her?
I'm
Gotcha.
tired. Let's go to bed. No, I don't. Talk to her.
It's mid-afternoon.
I
Okay,
think
so
if we
I'm
get
like,
in,
what's CN look like as we ride into the gates?
Very, very good point. So, you guys roll up to the capital of the nation of CN. And like a lot of elven villages, it's the elven villages like Nesala, Neluce, Ibrin, even Sagni are basically it's woods, and then houses start. And CN is kind of similar, but instead of woods, it's woods, massive grown-in tree wall. So there's kind of a double set of walls. The first one is about 10 feet high, and it's sort of platforms and built-up wooden walls built into living trees. And the second one is even larger, about 20 feet high, and again, it's platforms running about 20 feet high along very, very large, very old trees, kind of ringing the city. And in between each tree is kind of saplings and larger trees built in, and then wooden walls built between them. And you can see kind of between the gaps in the trees, right along the trunks, you can see that these walls are probably adjusted and redone every year, so as not to actually hurt the trees. It's all suspended by ropes. There aren't nails and pikes hammered into them, so it's kind of an expanding, growing wall that you would think would have to have taken hundreds and hundreds of years to cultivate and build up. And you get nodded kind of through the gates. Oh, go ahead, Caven.
Have I ever been to CN?
You have not.
Alright.
You may have been in the nation, but you've never been to the capital.
Okay.
Yep, so,
Yeah, go ahead.
you
Sorry.
guys go in, it's a set of double gates through both the walls. They're open, like, people are traveling in and out. The guards kind of give you a cursory look, but they, nod you through very quickly. Like
Actually,
they
on that-
stop you, just kind of, look you over, ask you your business, and, what do you say, actually?
We're here for shopping.
Excellent.
Oh my
they nod
god,
you.
let's go shopping, guys!
Welcome to the capital of CN, ladies and gentlemen. And
Thank
they
you.
nod.
Oh, as we're
I just
passing
say
by, I said,
thank
"Oh,
you, sir."
guardsmen,
Yes, sir.
is the council expected to meet soon?"
Yes, they've been in session the last couple of days. If you have any grievances or claims to file, they are holding public forum.
Oh.
Well,
I kinda
maybe we
look at
should
Dorian
attend to
like-
that a little later, Durian. For now, we have priorities.
You're right.
My
we
dear,
cannot
do you need any assistance within the city? We can assign a guide if you wish.
directions to the Temple of Coralon Lorethian, if you will.
Of course, sir. Head up to the main square and just on the southern side. So before you meet the main hall, you will see the temple. It's rather large, you cannot miss it. Look for the crescent.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, we have important business to be about, friends. We need to go get some clothes suitable to meet the council. Come along.
Yeah, after the temple, Durian. That way I can pick out my clothes.
Fancy
Guys,
clothes?
have you
I'm sure Fawn can pick out something for you.
have you
Come
seen
on,
these
seriously,
walls?
Durian, come on.
Gaben's just like,
And-
look at the wall.
And the
Caben
walls,
is
like-
amazed. Like he is
The furry
visibly
walls.
excited, and his
Okay,
eyes
at
are
this
huge.
point-
And
At this point,
actually,
I'm
like,
starting to sob a little, actually.
you don't want to knock him too much because, like, for the walls to go 20 feet up on the tree, and, like, they don't meet a branch. So these trees are 80, 90, 100 feet tall. Very old.
Sweet.
You can see they're, like, precision trimmed, so the branches, like, you know, the trees can survive without, obviously, like, interfering with each other. It's a very impressive set of double walls.
Yeah.
This city,
Alright, Chief.
despite not having a stone in it, would be very well defended from attack.
This is
Two
Caben's kind of
questions,
city.
Travis.
He thinks.
One,
But I
when
feel
I traveled from
away from nature.
sorry,
Oh, where'd my webcam
Hold,
go?
hold up.
when I traveled from Locust to
Yes.
goddamn, what was it? Politeness. I went through the National Ocean. Did I actually go through Sian to get to Riem onto the boat to Randuin's Bay, or?
Oh, jeez,
I-
I thought it was polygonal. Just a sec.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out the route I actually took and whether or not I've been in Sian before. Because the second
You
question
have-
is, I can't see, so
Yeah, you have not. You actually took a boat to Grigovian, and then took the path down through Vigoth, Kilvas, and Riem, and then took a boat
Okay.
to Rand Bay. So none of you have actually been through the capital before.
that's all I wanted to know. Because like I know like you won't show me the entire journey of how I traveled, and I didn't expect you to. But that was one of the questions I had because I know there was two ways to get to Riem, which then I would have gotten to Randuin's Bay. I was wondering because 50-50 chance I was either going to make a remark to Caven or a different remark to Caven because I can't see.
Go, say it.
But I would.
Okay.
Well,
Say it.
so not having seen that before, I'm like, well, I would love to see it, Caven.
I wish you could too. The trees. The trees are huge.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like really starting to solve in character. Like, can we please just get Typhon?
There, Nina.
Nina,
I pat her on the back.
Nina, we'll go to the temple. Don't cry in public. Come on.
Seriously,
Nina,
you
you're
keep making fun
stronger
of me,
than that.
doing all this blind, making fun of me stuff. It's enough.
Perhaps, Nina, we'd stop joshing you if you'd show a little humble gratitude.
How am I not being?
That was a good joke.
love of-
I give you props for that, man.
+1 ongoing.
I'm not the DM,
love
or
of-
else I would. I would give
He's
you
like, "No."
I would give
For
you
the love
a
of-
Wasn't that good?
All of that is holy Durian.
That was
Seriously,
really
I'll
good.
pay you 10 gold. Just go.
We're going, Nina. We're
You
on
can
our
pay
way
me
there.
10 gold just to go, Nina.
So
Nina,
you
we're
guys
bringing
start
you to the
walking up
temple.
the. Yeah, you guys start walking up the main thoroughfare, and this is a fairly impressive city. It's not nearly as big as Riem, but it's more natural. Like there are trees everywhere, trees and shrubs, and none of the homes are very close together. It may be about 25,000 people, but it's spread out over a large area. And you can see as you get farther in, there's again kind of another tree wall set up, sort of an inner defense along kind of the, to surround the center of the city. And as you get closer, you easily spot the Temple of Corlan Larethian with the large crescent symbol hanging overhead.
I'm commenting on all
my
the
God.
elven shops and goods that I see. Probably
Yeah.
more likely to see instrument makers and
Yeah,
just
Also-
there are actually people playing instruments. It's like, have any of you ever been to Nashville?
Yep,
No.
I have.
No.
Okay,
It's just
my
music.
sister
It's just
actually-
music. It's music everywhere.
Just
You hear
music
music coming out
everywhere.
of places. There's people playing
Yep.
music. It's music everywhere.
It's an amazing, like, go there. My
It's
sister
cool.
had
It's
a
a
Medical
city
medical
full of
internship
bards.
down there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of. But yeah, it's just a lot of music. You actually, you pass by and you see like a painter doing a speed painting of a couple sitting on a bench. That
Oh.
and kind of you get a sense of artistry as you go through artistry and nature, obviously, and you guys are at the temple.
Throughout, I was like, oh, we should just take a break. Okay, no. We'll press on, Nina. Press on.
Yep.
Oh, but look at that. I could challenge him to a duel and flutes immediately and win. Look at him. He doesn't even have the fingering right.
Doing it, 50 gold, enough.
No, stop trying to pay me, Nina. This is not necessary.
Look,
Yes,
here,
you
we'll go to the
For
temple.
once-
We'll go to the temple.
for-
She'll be unblinded. We can do all this stuff with her. Let's.
Plus, I've stolen all your gold and you didn't notice.
Raising my hand to speak here. Real quick, it must be
Fine.
really weird for Dorian to be paid versus him paying someone else.
I sort of
I'm
actually
making-
chuckled.
I actually,
Do
I
you
look
get
at
it?
Vaughn and
Yeah.
I'm like, ain't no
I-
shame in it, Vaughn.
Wait, I don't. Get
Usually the ladies come begging though. You know what
You
I'm
don't-
saying.
I
give her a
Vaughn,
really
like, quietly
nasty
explains
wink.
it
Like,
to Cabin, like he pays for women.
Oh.
It was only once, Cabin.
Yeah, but it was.
It was
pretty
well.
funny.
It was well worth it. Believe me, worth
Yep.
every penny.
You also had that crazy one.
Yeah, but that wasn't. There's no money exchange there. That was just.
You guys
Anyway.
arrive at the temple.
We're at the
And
temple.
you can see it's one of the grander structures actually in the city. So despite it being very natural, every building's made of wood. There's very little actually stonework. But there are a good number of buildings that are 2, even 3 stories high. The temple is large. It is probably 4 stories high with a large bell tower. Easily color. It's painted kind of a midnight blue, sort of the color of Corlan Larethian. Symbols all over, and again, just very impressive. Like, blue paint, ridiculously expensive in
Azure
this time
blue.
and age.
Mhm.
Azure blue.
More
I
than
Oogle.
purple?
I Oogle
Yeah, like-
this.
Yep, blue and red and purple are all kind of considered very royal colors because the dyes and the paints are so expensive.
Expensive.
But this whole place is painted. It's beautiful. And you guys walk up to the gate. It's kind of a constant in and out of people. Not a throng like a line, but people are constantly going in and out of the temple, going about their daily business. Elves are very much not. You have to be at temple at this time and that time. People kind of go in and out as they need their spirituality.
I motion aside to the party at some point and say, oh, by the way, this is worth a trip. Look at the resources they must have available to them at the temple here. But we may not be in luck because I think about it and we could find that the high priest is actually a council member, in which case she'd be elsewhere.
Durian, give me a bardic knowledge check.
Yes. Oh, no.
14's not awful. You've heard of most of the council members. You didn't recognize the name when you were told the high priests.
Okay. Cool. Fair enough.
So it might be one you don't recognize.
Don't worry, Nina. We'll go look. Let's go in. I think
No,
we're
that's what I'm
okay.
saying. Is there a like attendant around? And I asked
There-
Travis
there's,
this
like-
You
part
can't
of
see
this.
You
them.
can't see.
You can't.
I'm saying
you
it
have no
out
idea.
loud.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
I
I'm
say,
saying it out loud.
Durian.
Nina,
do you-
Nina, why don't you wait here? And I like sit her down at like a spot.
I'd prefer to come.
You sit
Yo,
here.
you will come. We're gonna get some. Nina, come on.
Just
we're
wait
not
here so
we're
we don't
not
have
gonna
to keep-
not
it's-
help you. God.
So
Nina,
Durian,
it's crowded in here. Don't worry. I'm gonna go off, and Fawn and Caben will stay with you.
Durian, do you have the paper from Lord Cauliflower?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Lord Cauliflower.
Don't split the party, as I whisper.
it's a
Says the
church.
chick who
Like
keeps leaving
this-
the party.
this is fine.
Man.
You've left
Yeah,
the
Travis,
party more
no,
than
sorry.
we have.
you guys
Travis,
do
we technically
notice
split the
as
party
you
in
are.
the town.
Yeah.
So,
You
you know
guys
what I mean.
do notice as you are here that elven adults are armed. So it's the same as it was in Neilushi.
Well, then it looks great that I have a rapier at my hip. So
Yeah, you guys are easily the most well-armed people within a few blocks.
Sweet.
Oh, that's right. We didn't go to the inn first, did we?
Okay.
Okay, so we stay
So, I'm
and
gonna do the
Durian
same
Fawn
thing.
goes, right?
Fawn.
So go ahead, Fawn.
Fawn is going to do the same thing as she did in the last town. She's going to grab a drink for those that are still here. So Nina and
you guys aren't at an inn.
We're at a
We're at a
temple.
Oh,
church.
I
outside
thought we
the
were.
temple.
Oh, never mind. I knew
Fawn took
that.
me around. It's like, why? Where does one get a
What?
drink at this place? Come
Where's
on,
all the rum gone,
Oh,
guys?
dear.
Why is all the rum gone?
dude.
I
So,
forgot.
okay.
I forgot we were at a temple. Sorry, Allison forgot.
That's all right. So
Alice-
Durian,
Alice Brown.
Durian, you head in, and there aren't like people posted outside, like no acolytes or anything awaiting you. It just seems to be a very open, come in, go out, whatever you want to
Sure.
do.
I walk in, and having been in several temples at least, I'm gonna go
Yes.
back towards where like a vestry is, or like sort of a room, and sort of wait around outside of it, hoping to catch sight of an acolyte.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of step in, and it's very it's like the epitome of what you would expect from a temple of Corlan Lorethian. There are benches and chairs and shrines to the god all over. There are people kind of praying by themselves, or in small groups to Corlan Lorethian, the creator god of the elves. And it's very airy and open. A lot of windows open. You even see the roof, since it's a nice day. There are like slats that are pulled open. It's kind of a church with a sunroof, if you will.
Sick.
And it's very open air. There are priests and acolytes chatting with common people all over. It's fairly large. So it's, like I said, about 4 stories, and all of it is kind of the main chamber, and it's maybe 120 feet by 40 or 50, and there's just kind of people milling about. It doesn't seem highly organized or structured at all.
So I don't go to a priest. I actually go to an acolyte if I find one available, or wait
Yeah,
until somebody
you can
finishes.
see a very young elf in blue robes and very simple robes.
Now, he doesn't
Yes, sir,
look
how-
pale and green eyes, right?
I give a
No, I
bow.
believe you burned that head a couple
I
times
did.
back.
I burned that. That was me.
I give a bow, and I say, friend, we well, my party and I, the rest are outside waiting, have some important news for the High Priestess, should she be available.
I'm sorry, sir. She's busy right now about the city. I believe she was consulting with the counselors, and believe she had an appointment after that. I don't know when she'd be back. Would you like me to try and reserve you some time? Her schedule is very busy. She is the high priestess of all of Cien.
I understand. I have a note here that should explain some more. But it,
Yes,
it
sir,
comes
may
from
I?
the head. Yes, please read it. It comes from the head priest of Halflar, and it explains our case
Head
succinctly.
priest of where?
The
Oh,
Hallflower, the head priest
Hallflower
of-
of Kilvas. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I said head
Oh.
priest of Hallflower.
Oh, this he kind of quickly rolls it up. This seems to be for her eyes. I will
Exactly.
tell you what. You keep this. I will let her know you are here and see. Are you going to be in the city a few days? I'm sorry, sir. I didn't catch your name.
I am Durian.
Durian.
Sir
Durian. Sir Durian. I see. I shall tell her you were here. Again, allow me to consult with her. She may be open tomorrow, given the
Can you
gravity
recommend-
of this note.
Yes, it's there. I know there are big events happening in the world, but I feel like ours is of particular
quite so.
to concern.
You
to,
see, he actually does have a light mace at his side.
I say it's our news. I think hopefully I believe ranks up there as well. Can you recommend an inn nearby the temple that we may find and
Yes, if
you
if
can
go,
send word to if possible when she does have time available.
Yes, excellent. That will work. If you go about a couple blocks south, away from the city center, there should be an inn there called the Swooping Swan.
Swooping
Thank you.
Swan.
Excellent. But he says
Travis
that-
Have I used that?
I think
I
you've
think
used
I've used
that.
that. Called the Dancing Dove.
Nice. Nice.
I like alliteration.
No.
What can I say?
Okay. Thank you. I'll hold on to this. I hold up the note and
Yes,
Look
and
forward
you'll
to our
be at
interview.
the Dancing Dove then. I will again bring up the subject matter to the High Priestess. She may want to meet sooner. I just wish to know how to contact you.
we will be in the inn or one of our party. You should ask after myself, Sir Durian, or Cabin or Fawn.
Cabin or Fawn? You see him actually pull out just like a strip of parchment and kind of lean onto the closest bench and scribble that down with a simple graphite stick. Excellent.
Yeah, we have news, a tale to tell, and also somebody in need as a result of the I wave the note the business that underwent. So
yes.
I understand her time is valuable, but I think it will be of interest to her to meet with us.
Of course, of course. Yes, I will inform her as soon as she returns.
Thank you.
Please do not
What was
let
your
me.
name? Acolyte.
Yes.
John.
Bob the Acolyte.
YOLO.
My name is Rathal.
Nice.
Rothal.
I offer my hand to
R-A-H-A-L.
shake it.
He shakes your hand. Says, I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you.
Is he an elf? He's an elf, right? I would hope so.
Very obviously an elf.
Is he cute?
Yeah.
Can you roll for
You're
that?
not there.
You're not there.
Well, can you roll
You're
for it
waiting
anyways?
Is he
Does Durian
cute?
think he's attractive?
Durian's not interested.
Durian's
I
actually
assume-
been having this conversation, but the minute he heard the High Priestess wasn't in, everything else is by rote. He's been just oogling and in awe at the amount of wealth on display in this temple.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the few places you've seen any stonework, and they're intricately carved statues of Corlan the Rethian. It's kind of several different interpretations, right? Because people haven't seen their god directly. But Durian, you've had enough of an elven upbringing to see that each statue kind of focuses on a facet of Corlan the Rethian, his art, his music, his swordplay, his archery. It's very obvious that this temple alone would be worth tens, hundreds of thousands of gold if you could plunder it. Which, there are a lot of people in here, so you probably couldn't plunder it.
I'm not interested in plundering in the same way that somebody who
Yeah,
notices things of value. I am taking.
Yes.
I'm just soaking it
Yeah,
in.
and elven artistry, it's not quite as much gem crafting or metal crafting as dwarves, but you see a good number of gems and gold and silver and even some electrum on various filaments and other things decorating the temple. It's obviously a place of wealth.
Well, thank you, Rathal. I'll be taking
course,
my
sir.
leave now.
Yes, don't let me disturb your almsgiving.
Yes, of course. Quick other question. One of the matters we were going to bring before the High Priestess may not be necessary to wait for her. It's a matter of some urgency. You see, in the matter you saw in our encounter, a companion of mine was struck by magical means with an ailment. She's been blinded. Is there anybody here who can minister to her, or is that solely the domain of the High Priestess?
I think she would be the one best suited to it. We have a couple of other associate priests, but most of them are about touring the country, you know. Checking up, making sure the temples are running as expected, paying the proper dues to the main temple of Corlon Lorethian,
Sure.
and to the government, of course.
Sure.
But yes, I can... let me write that down. I will speak to the High Priestess. Perhaps she can expedite treatment.
Yes, that would be most helpful. As I said, I wish I was telling this to her because the full tale gives the whole story of
course.
it. But
Very,
anyway,
if have you been to Cien before, sir?
no, this is my first time.
Yes, the High Priestess is a very busy woman, a very important woman.
I understand.
But as I said, I'm sure she will find some time for you.
Yes, Sir Durian.
Sir Durian at the Dancing Dove.
I chuckle and walk away. I wander about the temple for a couple minutes, staring
Yeah,
up at statues. I leave
you-
no alms. And I
Okay.
go.
Yeah, you take in. There's beautiful tapestries everywhere. A lot of painted art. A lot of kind of wood crafting. And the statues themselves. Again, the few things you've seen made of stone, expertly carved. Your eye detects maybe a hint of dwarven stonework, but otherwise beautiful work.
Okay, well, I return to the party in the entryway or wherever I left them.
Yes, Durian is now back at the party.
Come, friends,
Durian
we are
tell
headed to the
Thawne about
Dancing Dove.
Thing. Oh.
An inn?
Nina's head just drops at this point.
Nina, I told you, the High Priestess, she's busy, she's out
I
and
know,
about.
I
Listen,
know.
I dealt more up front than I normally would with the Acolyte to make sure that our message got across, and if she considers it important, the High Priestess will see us very soon. We're staying at the Dancing Dove because that's where I've been told them to send word to us. Probably tomorrow.
I understand. I just blatantly what we're doing. Like, I understand. Please just take me to my room at this point.
Cheer up, lass. This is
I moved.
This is
like,
a chance for growth for a young human such as
you
yourself.
realize I'm saying it just because if you guys want to look around town, you might better off doing it without me because I literally slow you down by 2/3. So
Nonsense! You can help me pick out a new outfit.
It's not a race around the town.
You
we're
could
here to
just, like-
we're here to go slow
But
and see
my
it.
point is, I just want to
You
stay in my
could
room.
touch the things.
So
That's fair.
it's mid afternoon. So you guys head
That'd be
to
lame,
the
Nina.
inn. Okay, I guess you book some rooms. The inn is fairly full. It seems like the entire city is. You've never been here before, but there's a high amount of traffic. Now it's the capital. That might be completely normal, but it's also interesting times. So you guys wouldn't know.
It's true.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot of people up and about. The inn's fairly crowded, and again, this is an inn where it's fairly close to the center of the city, and there's a good number of non-elves within here. So quite a few humans, some dwarves, good number of gnomes, halfling here or there. You don't spot any half-orcs, but
Gross. Good. I'm
Do you
glad.
spot
I
any
didn't see.
full orcs?
Once we have rooms, Travis.
Fun.
I fucking hope
like-
not.
you see Captain Kilgrim. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that'd be awesome.
The ship is actually in the road.
Yeah, he sailed it right up to
Pulled
sea.
pulled by a
you-
mastodon with wheels.
You guys don't see any orcs. You do see a few strange creatures that you're not quite sure what they are.
Not
Right.
even.
And anyone who has knowledge nature maybe can refute me. on this.
Hey!
I would love
I have
to roll
that.
knowledge nature.
I
I
have
would
all
love
the
to
knowledge
roll
of
against
Travis.
Taven and see who does better.
Probably you.
Oh.
I hope not.
I
Probably
really to
you.
bet that you do better somehow, Caden.
I hope I
Roll
do
better,
better.
Gaven. Roll better. Thank you. Thank you, both of
19's
you.
Nice. You
both have
do
plus
see a
5.
few creatures of the Fae walking around.
Pixies?
You don't see any pixies, but you see the hooved and horned shapes of a couple of satyrs sitting in the corner,
Ooh.
as
cool.
well as the small shape and green skin of what you identify as a thorn. Small
What?
plant-like
Keep having
pixie.
Do I know,
Also
like,
okay.
would I know that satyrs
Sure,
are more
let me-
not commonly good-natured, but compared to redcaps?
I
I mean, I'm assuming
sure.
they are because they're in the city, not being killed, but...
Yeah, so satyrs are an interesting group. So here's them. You know that they tend to be mischievous, but not to the point where they're running into china shops and knocking down shelves, right? Whereas thorns tend to be very business-like. And that's kind of all you know about them. They're sort of nature guardians, if you will.
Okay.
And that's all either of you know. Your
So they're kind of
knowledge
like
is-
hardcore druids, or
I didn't say that.
fine.
Well,
I
if we hit,
I pull out my red cap tooth.
No,
I don't act.
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask about that.
we have rooms, right, Travis?
We haven't gotten
Yes.
them yet. Oh, we just got them. Yeah.
I would like to go up to my room.
Okay, you're in your room.
Nina, you don't want a drink or a
No.
bite to eat?
No,
Nina,
I'm not hungry.
there's food out in the
Not
streets.
hungry. I go up to my room and I just lock it because I can't see people. So unless they actually knock, I'm not unlocking the door.
Wait, did we get separate rooms again? I thought we were getting 2 rooms.
We got separate rooms.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, someone leads you up to your room and you just lock yourself away for the night.
I exchanged looks with Fawn and Caven. She's taking this really hard, guys.
She's just being lame.
No, this is really getting to her. Like, if I grew up using my hands as weapons, and suddenly I could no longer see where they would strike, I would be out of sorts for sure. In the same way that if I no longer had the air to blow a flute or my knowledge of poetry went away, I'd be at a loss.
But she's just, I feel like she's just trying not to find a way to go around it. And there's so many ways she could get around the issue, but she's not trying.
There isn't.
She is young.
She is young.
Hello. No, nothing. I'm just joking with Allison.
I just see him by the chair. Does he have pants on?
Yes, pants
He
are
does.
on. Pants are on.
I just
Yeah,
muted
they're the
the,
pants.
I just muted the microphone and was like, "You look like you don't have pants on." He does.
Yeah,
I promise.
So, Caven,
Uh,
and I guess Fawn, I know this displeases you, but I'm sure in a city such as this, it should be doable. You need to look presentable if we're going to meet with the council. If we're going to meet with the high priestess, who's so important that he had to tell me how important she was every about 3 sentences.
Don't worry, I'll take a bath. I'll clean.
Not just a bath. Go acquire some new ranger garb, if that's your
But
preference.
I like this black armor. This black stuff I have on right now.
It's fine, but just an outfit,
You
just
don't
to
have
wear.
black armor on.
Not black armor, but I bought new ranger clothes a while, not a little bit, but a while
Oh,
ago.
right. You bought, like, the all-black leather.
Yeah.
that shit's styling.
Yeah.
Except it's been slashed
Capen's
and
Yeah,
like, I'm
smashed.
motherfucking badass.
It's old and like
it's
damaged.
time for a little bit of an
Like, you've
upgrade.
patched it up
Capen.
in between,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fairly worn
Like I
leather.
said, I'm like, but I mean, I didn't buy this that long ago. I mean, it's a little battle worn, but
It's, like, blood-soaked and scattered.
you want me to buy like new clothes? To
You
wear
don't have
after
to.
this, or,
You
like,
don't
a
have
new
to put on
nice
a
clothes
coat
just
and
for
tie
this?
and frilly hat like I did,
What's
but
a
you
tie?
do have to, like a boat. Like a cravat.
Oh, a cravat.
Yeah. No,
Capen's like,
you don't have to.
Juan
Capen,
is like,
you don't-
what is
You
that?
don't have to go and do all that. But if you went and got out some, say, finer, nice greens, perhaps something a little more regal.
All right. Well, if I have the money,
Fawn.
maybe.
Your clothes still
Yeah.
smell like illness. You need to get some new clothes.
But do I have to?
Yeah, come on. Let's go, guys. We're gonna go have some fun.
Oh.
Come on,
Here.
Fawn. We'll
Barkeep.
Dorian, you come.
Barkeep.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to call you so rudely. Quick word.
No.
District where one can acquire clothes, new clothes. You're a bit travel worn.
Anywhere.
Thanks. Oh, I heard
What, are
the
you looking for special clothes or something?
No, just
I mean, there are
Just
plenty
nice
of
clothes.
fine-
Nice clothes.
nice, like, how nice?
Suited for a night.
new ranger
One night?
garb.
Who wears
like what I'm-
clothes for only one night?
New ranger garb like I'm wearing now, but not as cut and burned and holy.
Oh, yeah, God. That looks pretty tattered.
Yep, I've been through hell.
They got some good leather
back.
over at Teverell's Tannery.
Awesome. That sounds like a great place.
We'll start there. Thank you. We'll be staying for a few days in the end. We can pay up front tomorrow for the rest of our time, but a quick question. How long will the council be holding public hearings?
Well, I don't know. They usually hold public hearings whenever they're, discussing other matters. And, well, considering what's going on, they're going to be discussing other matters for maybe a week, 2. But they always, whenever the whole council's here, they make sure to find special time to talk to the common folk. Real nice of them. They always they always hear the common folks say, even if a couple of our crazies go in there.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's fair. What's you know anything that's come out in terms of decisions or thoughts or rumor about how to think about the
Oh, the
news down
whole
south?
situation? No, that stays council business. But whenever something that affects the whole country is concerned, they always keep the well-being of the people in mind. And if the council's gonna take a big move, they let the people know. I've never seen an unfair council in my 220 years.
I
They
give 'em
always
a-
keep us informed as best they can, but they gotta organize. They organize the army, the navy. They can't let everyone know everything.
I say, oh, thank you, good sir. Okay, but Fawn, shall we go?
Yes.
Lead the way. And I kind of let them start walking towards the door, and I turn back to the tavern keeper real quick, and I'm like, "What do you know of Lord Vellum Nilo?"
Well, Lord Nilo, boy, he's been a lord for 60 years. Fair fella. good head on his shoulders, always pretty well balanced. Seems more interested in history and the arts than major politics. I don't know. Not
Figures.
really a standout guy on the council. No strong opinions. He's always about making sure the people are taken care of. We tend to like him. There's a reason he's been on the council for 60 years.
Fair enough. Is I had a chance to see Lord Tegan of Riam traveling up from the south. Is he a council member?
Yes. Oh yeah. He's slated to be the next leader of the council when when High Counselor Hilari retires. Probably going to be before the next session. Yeah, within 2.5, 3 years, he could be the High Counselor of CN.
I smile inwardly on the favors that I have bought myself with the High Counselor, the future High Counselor of CN. But I say, oh, thank you.
Of course.
Do you get any good performers in Dancing Dove at night, in the evenings?
Friend, you're in CN. If you don't got good performers, you don't got a crowd to watch.
I would like to challenge any of them to a duel, and I sort of flash my flute real quick.
All right. Entry fee is 5 gold a night. We generally... you know about the competitions, right? Basically, every bar has one.
Oh.
Yeah. You can enter into them if you want. 5 gold entry fee, 100 gold pot winnings. All donations go toward the pot, not toward the performers. So
Sure.
you don't win.
That's
Leans
fine.
back.
I win. I always win. Thank you, my good man. I clap him on the shoulder and I walk out.
Very well,
Giddy
sir.
as a schoolgirl.
We'll look for that entry fee when you come back in.
What? Where were you?
I was just exchanging a few more words with the innkeeper. Do you know they hold competitions in the inns for performers?
Oh, I thought you were going to say archery competitions.
No. Like performance competitions. Oh, I have to plan my composition.
Hey, that seems like right up your alley. What about that one you sang that you played the other night? That was great.
You like that one?
My Heart Will Go On. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. I played that well. Nina wasn't. I don't think her heart was not in it.
I think my heart might be in it when I can see again. I think.
You're not there.
You don't have to sing.
I'm well aware. Okay. I'm well aware.
Boom!
The timing of that was really good. All right, so we make our way towards someone's tannery. Torval's tannery.
Wait, say it again?
It wasn't important. You make it to
Oh.
the tannery. He
It wasn't the Harry Potter reference?
I don't even remember.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Cool.
Alright.
You
Not
go to a
everything's a Harry
tannery and
Potter
you see
reference,
they
Patrick.
actually have a very nice selection of leather garments. Everything you could ask for: leather pants, leather jackets, leather gloves. Very nice belts. Selection in all colors, kind of your normal, tan,
Oh,
brown, black. A couple of dyed things. But if I remember correctly, Caben had some very nice black garments.
Yeah, ice black
Is
ones.
that what you'd
No,
like
I want to
to
get some, maybe brown with black accents, if I could.
Sure. Yeah, you can. Are you looking for nice stuff or real nice stuff? Because they have. That's the range that you're looking at.
I would
It's
go.
either nice or real. Nice.
I would be going to the nice stuff, and
Okay.
I
I look at what he's looking at, and then I look over on the.
No,
like,
yeah, I go to the nice stuff, and I'm kind of like looking at, and I look over at Durian, and be like,
and I point that way. Fawn, are you looking?
Caven looks down, puts it back, goes over to this very nice stuff.
Yeah, the
Fawn,
very
Fawn
nice.
just
there's some
kinda
really
shrinks,
nice
like-
stuff. I bet they have lots of secret pockets sewn into them.
Fawn doesn't
Yeah,
want to
so-
give up her
There's
stuff.
actually an attendant that kind of comes up right away and
Probably
starts
restricts
helping
my
you look at
movement
stuff.
too.
Yeah, well, they let you look at, if you're looking at the cheaper stuff, they are very attentive to your needs and have you try on some things, try different sizes.
Alright.
Fawn has her
very
new
sort of-
mithril armor, though, with the pointy thingies.
Yeah, you have your BDSM armor, so,
Maybe don't wear that to the council.
That's not what it is.
I actually call the attendant over.
Yes, sir, how can I help you?
We are meeting we have an important meeting in the next couple days, and my friends here, they're not
In
used to
that case,
shopping.
I would recommend this excellent jacket. Nice black leather, excellent, a couple of silver accents, really
Yes.
to make it
Is
stand
it size for a woman elf? Because Fawn here really needs something nice. Could you take her back and maybe get her fitted with a good outfit? She's having trouble.
Yes, my dear,
deciding.
come with me. We have this nice shoulder jacket that you can actually wear over armor. It will look very...
On.
Takes you back
Go on.
another...
Have fun.
And he, he starts directing you back, Fawn Lin. And you do see some nice, leather garments that you can actually put over armor. It will be obvious that you still have armor on, because you can't hide, the shoulder pads quite readily. But it's something that would look very, very nice. Silver fittings. Another attendant immediately comes over to you, Caben, says, "Can I pick up where he left off, sir?"
Sure.
May I recommend this jacket? Silver fittings. You see these flaps? You can actually tie these flaps over the silver fittings so as not to give yourself away when you're in the woods. You won't have the glint of the sun coming off the metal.
Sir Caben is looking for a.
Look, this is what I want.
Sir Caben!
What?
Sir, of where? May I ask?
Fawn
just
kind
Caben,
of giggles
just
in the
Caben.
background, like.
Just Caben. Look,
Sir Caben, we
Nope.
are late. We
Durian?
are all lately. Well,
Durian?
he likes
Look.
to travel incognito. Something that it looks perhaps understated but extremely refined.
Look,
for him.
I like
Oh,
this. What I have on,
understated,
it's
but extreme.
old. I like something.
Caben, enough.
Yes,
the attendant and I are
similar
talking
movements.
right
I
now.
want them brown, but I like that what you're talking about. Hiding the fastings in the sun. I like that.
Yes, of course, Sir Caben. I must say it looks like you got murdered in that last coat. Let me
something like
direct
that.
you over to here. A nice, we call this kind of a deer skin line. It tends to blend very well with the flora and the fauna of the forest. And you see something that actually does look like it would blend very well into sort of a wilderness setting.
Okay.
Fawn is interested in that.
Is this
You're not
masterwork?
there. The guy is
masterwork?
directing
We're
you
not in the
towards
same
some nice
place.
black shoulder.
Oh.
Well, they've taken you to the ladies section. It's not all jumbled together. Come on,
Yes.
have you
I
never
asked-
been in a store?
I asked the
Funnel
attendant
probably
quickly with
has.
Caben and say, would you say this is suitable for, both for travel as well as for meeting a high lord, let's say?
What? Depends on the High Lord, sir.
In CN, the people who are used to seeing such garments.
Oh, well, the council meets anyone and everyone. They're holding open session now, so anyone with any concerns of the nation can go right
the
before
the camel looks great, Caben. You may get that. And I'll go check on
Durian,
Fawn now.
It's the deer skin line, not the
I-
camel line.
I must say
Camo.
Oh.
this line would blend in excellently, and he puts on the jacket and
He
Caven,
vanishes.
this is well, you don't vanish, but this is a very comfortable jacket. He's like, you've like taken your armor off at this point because
Okay.
you don't wear this kind of thing with armor,
Oh.
but it is soft, supple leather. It's easily baggy enough that you could wear your chain shirt in it, because the chain shirt's not.
Yeah, it's
It
mithril.
does
It's thin.
increase you, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason Fawnlands is weird is because it kind of has shoulder pads that would you can't
Okay.
really get a coat over that. But yours could easily fit within here. One of the most comfortable leather jackets you've ever worn. A nice
You could look like a badass.
Yeah, you.
Alright.
you could
I look at Cabe and I go, "Hey."
Yeah, so,
and I walk
Hey.
and then I walk back
and
to
the fittings here are actually brass to match more with the brown leather rather than the
Okay.
silver and black.
All right, so yeah, as he's putting it on, Kevin's kind of like, wait, no, he's kind of finding, but when it goes on, he's like, oh,
Yes, sir.
oh,
And
Oh
here's,
my.
here's an excellent pocket for hiding gold or gems. Here is an inbuilt scabbard for a rather secretive dagger, if you so wish.
Oh, Travis throwing the bones out.
Buy it! Buy it, David!
yes.
So what do you think, sir? It fits you very well.
I like it. I'll take other things to complete the look as well.
Oh yes,
I'll
we
take
have
10.
this. We
I'll
have
take
this
10.
excellent set of gloves. They're rabbit fur lined, and you put them on, and they are so soft. So soft.
Isotoners.
He's not much of a glove guy, but sure, he'll take him, I guess, for the when he goes to the council, I guess.
So we do have this excellent belt. Your pants seem well. If you don't mind me saying, sir, they seem surprisingly intact compared to your jacket that
Yeah.
you were wearing before.
Travis, I'll get the belt he recommends. I'll get the pants he recommends, as long as it's the same color scheme
Yeah.
as the
Yep,
as the jacket.
it is. It all knocks out to about 30 gold. They do have some amazing boots as well. If
Boots
you
with
so
fur?
What do you mean by amazing?
just like they're
Fabulous.
like they feel like they're boots you've worn for 20 years. They're so flexible. Like they're flexible, comfortable,
Yeah.
well-worn boots.
But they don't
Okay.
smell
But
as
they're
bad.
brand new. They're obviously
Like
they've been made
masterwork
weeks ago.
boots?
Are these masterwork quality, the things I'm getting, or
They are not masterwork quality boots
Can you
in
have-
that they can be enchanted.
so they can't be? Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Clothing can be enchanted.
Like,
That
I-
thing would be difficult to find, though.
Right, I know boots can. I'm not looking for like enchanting my jacket and my gloves, but I guess I could.
I would say these are very high quality clothes you're getting. Take that as you will.
Before we've gone to the shop, you said this is masterwork quality.
For items,
Yes,
though,
and
for
that
items,
would be kind of
implements.
metagaming it, wouldn't it? These are very high quality clothing items.
Okay, well I'm gonna buy them anyways, I guess, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool. Yeah, so with the boots, it would be about 35 gold to
Yep.
complete the ensemble.
Buy it all.
Okay.
I give.
Durian, he looks excellent.
Yeah,
like, you've
I'm
never
pleased, and I
seen-
say
You have a man crush on him.
I hand 20 gold over to Caben.
No, it's okay. I got some money here and there.
All right, fine. And I put it away quickly.
Cool. Faunolin, they're setting you up with similar stuff, though it's more in a black to kind of match your armor. It's like a shoulder coat that you could wear over your armor, like a nice set of high boots, like practical boots, not heels. They come up
Okay.
high, but you could actually
likes
use them
practical.
in the woods. Yeah, like a nice black pair of pants, all leather that you could wear with this.
Fawn is feeling it, and she thinks that she looks super fab, and is like, Durian, what do you think?
I give a courtly bow to her, and I say, "My lady."
She's like, okay, I'll take it. I'll
Excellent.
take it.
You get the nice black leather with the silver fastenings. 35 gold from you as well.
I look fancy.
You do.
Do my boots have fur?
They
Do I
are
have the
fur
boots with
lined.
fur?
They are fur
Yes.
lined.
That's
You
what I
look
want.
down. It appears to be wolf fur.
Ooh, fancy.
Hmm.
I got the boots with the fur.
With
Fawn is
fur,
happy.
with the
Fur.
fur.
Cool. So
yeah.
Nina has a dress. It appears that Durian's the only one without it. Durian,
I
this
don't-
clothing
I don't
may
go
not.
I
Durian, you're
don't
not
go-
fancy enough.
I'm not going shopping for leather.
Not full ruffly shirt.
Okay.
So with
Yeah,
the
do
leather and the armor, does Faunolin look like the BDSM appropriate?
Oh my god.
She's. It's a lot of black and silver.
Guys.
It's with her red hair. It's kind of a like surprisingly,
Badass.
it's a badass contrast. Like you don't expect that much black and like pale skin, red hair. She looks like she could beat the shit out of you.
So BDSM
But-
appropriate.
So
But-
BDSM.
Not
Pro tip
so
here,
much
it
BDSM
always looked
as
like I
bad.
could beat your ass.
Just okay, just
there's
just
that.
a little bit of Sado. Anyway, this is the
Like,
outfit
I'll
I'm
kill
looking
you.
for, more or less.
It's loading.
Look at that grin, that grin.
Where is this?
You are
Oh my god, you're gonna look so stupid. Are you gonna get those shoes with like the pom-poms on them?
Dude,
Oh
look
my
at that!
God.
Look at the poofs. No, I'm going for a nice, like a nice new outfit.
You
I have
already-
the jewelry
Well,
still, don't
you-
I?
You
You're
already
gonna look
had
stupid
the ruffle shirt from Seinfeld.
It got
No, I think it got stolen.
and
Bad.
burned.
Oh, it did.
Unfortunately, Venric did not return that because he's an asshole and didn't return the ruffly shirt.
No, he lit it on fire. Actually, we lit it on
Oh.
fire. It was our
we
fault,
lit it
but
on fire.
Oh, that wasn't me.
No, wait, didn't he light the place on fire? I think he did.
who cares?
Anyways,
It was it was kind of yeah. So
It was Venric.
Dorian, do you have like a more I guess a more not that frilly?
Yes, I'll find something.
Yeah, I was just looking as well.
Oh. Hmm.
That. Ooh. That's not that dressy. I don't know. Tell me what you think of this, except with gold trim. Oh, I'll click on your link as well. God damn it! The same one. That was in Skype. Sorry.
It's happening. That's the one I clicked on.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something a little bit more formal looking, such
Sure.
as
He wants ruffles.
no, like this. Bam.
Right.
Except the hat, I want it kind of like a
Less top hat, maybe more of a
scoundrel
He wants a
hat.
fedora.
a fedora.
he wants a dress.
No, I don't
robes
want-
from Harry
no one
Potter.
said
It's a
fedora
scoundrel
here.
hat.
I'll show you just a second. I had a picture of it. It just was tiny.
He wants an outfit where he could look at home going, "My lady."
So,
My lady.
this hat.
I like that.
Just this hat. Looks kind of like a cowboy hat. Maybe
that's
this.
totally a cowboy hat.
I want a cowboy
It's a
hat.
Doc Holliday costume.
I know, but hey.
Actually, why don't you go with the whole thing? Like a nice red shirt, tie, duster
Yeah.
with the
totally
cowboy
doing
hat?
it. Totally doing it.
I like it.
Holiday.
I like it honestly. Like a nice red styled
Maybe
vest,
this hat is a
Nice.
little bit
silver
better.
tie.
The duster.
The
I
wide
like
herb.
the duster.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with the duster and my rapier.
So
Except
many
I want it
options
cut.
for
I want it
outfits.
like tails, like a 19th century aristocratic coat,
Yeah,
rather
well-
than a full length duster.
So we'll go with the flat hat, red vest, tailcoat duster.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. It's a sense of wilderness yet refinement.
Damn straight.
Cool. So you guys are dressed to impress.
We're
and you
dressed to
come
the
back-
nines.
Yeah, you come back to the inn to talk to Nina. And why don't we call our second break at this point?
Yeah, let's do our second break. And before we go all the way out, I guess, I wanted to highlight another channel, guys. If you enjoy what we do here, streaming some D&D, what we do is a D&D Pathfinder, or 3.5 Wisdom Pathfinder feats. And just want to highlight another channel. If you guys enjoy watching us, you might check out a channel called AP Gaming Real, another Twitch channel. I'll link it in the chat. But if you like what we do, this is a guy that also streams really good some Twitch D&D shows, and I think he actually streams 3 shows currently. One of the ones, he streams 3. One of the ones actually really interesting. It is on Sundays, and he actually relies on pretty good audience participation, where if you're watching, you can vote or suggest side quests for that day the party goes on. So pretty cool.
Nice.
They have a great party. The DM has, I think, he about 10 years of experience with Dungeons and Dragons, but they just started streaming about 3 months ago. And it's great. Check it out. I linked it in the chat. You can say it's AP Gaming Real. They also have a YouTube channel. And he's actually also, I know a few people in the chat have asked me, oh, you guys looking for other players? Could I join your campaign? We're not, but this guy, he's hoping to launch 2 more campaigns coming up. So if
For
you
5
want,
total?
yeah, for 5 total.
Dang, son.
If you want,
That's like a job.
if you want to play in a D&D campaign, maybe it's streamed. Message this guy. He's looking for some players and he's looking for viewers. So please show him some love.
Yep, and
So.
guys, check him out because the more D&D you can watch and support, the better.
Yes.
But always tune in to us.
D&D! Yay!
Yeah, it's a growing thing on Twitch, and so it's be awesome to see it maybe pop up to the trending channel someday, which would be great. But
Along with us, because we're cool too.
along with him.
Make us trend
No,
too.
this guy's awesome. Check him out. And once again, AP Gaming Real. I linked it in the chats. But we're going for a break, so we'll see you guys in 5 minutes or so. Stay tuned.
See you then.